Okay, what we want to do here is look at the process that a client would follow in order to approve a timesheet. So this is important to know just in case they ask you how to do it. But if we, for example, roster somebody onto Urban Environs, we can then we'll make a job for the previous week, and we will then log in, submit the timesheet as the candidate, and then log in as the client and approve the timesheet. So if we're in Urban Environs, we'll log in as them, and we'll create a job. So we'll call it test job for timesheet, gardening level 1. .30 and you will see that by putting 7 till 3 and 30 minutes or whatever the time is, that will pre-populate the timesheet, and we'll make it for 1 week's date. We'll make it for the 28th of May until the 4th of, not May, 4th of June. 28th of May, sorry, the 1st of June. So that's just 1 week, and we'll select the weekdays. Next. Say 180 Port Road. Skip the other parts. And gardening experience. Complete. Search for people. Okay, so what we're going to do is go in here and find one of these people to submit the timesheet, or sorry, roster them onto the job. So we'll choose, for example, Rick Carter. So we'll assign him to that job. Okay, job has been assigned to Rick Carter. So now what I'll do is I'll go into Rick's file, and log in as Rick. We can see that we have this one here, and you can see he's got 4 timesheets to submit. So he goes to add a timesheet, and this is the one, the available timesheets he's got to submit. That was the 1 week job for Urban Environs. So we'll say submit the timesheet. You can see here's the other weeks for other test jobs that he had, but we'll submit this timesheet for that 1 week assignment. So submit timesheet. You can see it's populated the start and finish times and the break times. So he can actually go in and make alterations to any of these times and breaks, but it's automatically done it for him. So we'll go down to the bottom and just say, if it's simply the nothing out of the ordinary, it's submit timesheet. Just a confirmation that this is correct, 7.5 hours a day. Okay, your timesheet has been submitted, so close. So that's the process for Rick to submit his timesheet. Now if we log into Urban Environs as the client, there we are. So we'll log in as them. You can see there's a little number 1 by work, which means they've got 1 timesheet to approve. The other thing on their dashboard, they've also got a pending timesheets little widget here, but normally they go in here and approve timesheets. So the supervisor would see, okay, we've got a Rick Carter timesheet for the 27th of May, and that's the title of the job. Let's have a look at the hours. And we're going to either accept or decline the timesheet. The supervisor will probably come in to view the timesheet. Check, yep, Monday to Friday, 7 till 3, half an hour for lunch, looks good. I just want to show you that again. So you'll note that if the supervisor wanted to edit the timesheet, they can just go in and edit them. If the supervisor declines the timesheet, Rick is going to get an SMS and an email saying you'll need to go back in and adjust your timesheet because the supervisor has declined it. But in this case, we'll say accept. Now there's an optional rating here. So if the supervisor was particularly happy with Rick, he might give him 5 stars or 1 star if he wasn't happy. So we'll give Rick 5 stars and accept the timesheet. There you go. Very, very simple process. Now what we can do one more time is we can go back in as Rick, because if Rick's not sure whether his timesheets have been approved or not, he can log in and he can see that his timesheet has been accepted by Environs. There you go.